Which function could have produced the values in the table? So we have a table here given some inputs and outputs. Remember, our x values are our inputs, our y values are our outputs. And then we're given these equations here, and we're trying to figure out, okay, which of these equations or which function would match up here with this table. Now, a couple things that we could do here. We could just plug in and see, right? We could plug in some x values into each of these and see what comes out, right? In that case here, like for example, for the first one, let's see, option one, we'd be plugging in y equals negative x, which we're saying is negative 5 minus 20, right? So negative 5 is just positive 5 minus 20 gives us negative 15. So we see that option one here, that matches up with this situation. And then we could just plug in the next one and see if it fits in there. So then we plug in negative 4, right? So it'd be y equals negative 4 minus 20. Negative times a negative here is positive 4. Minus 20 is negative 16. That does not match up with this, so we know option one doesn't count. Now we could really just do that with each of them if we wanted to. We could just start plugging in to see which one matches all of the inputs and outputs, or we could look to find the pattern. Remember, each equation here, we have y equals mx plus b, right? We have a starting point, which is our intercepts, or the negative 20, positive 5, negative 5, positive 5, and then the slope here, in this case here, negative 1, negative 4, 4, and 4. What we could start off doing is seeing, okay, I notice that my inputs here are going up each time. So each time we're going up in the x value, looks like we are going up in the y value. So the slope here looks like every time we go up 1, we are adding 4. So what that tells us is our slope is 4, meaning that we know option 1 and option 2 are not going to be correct because we are going in the positive direction here. So we know that it's one of these two here. Now we could just plug in, I don't know, one of these here to see which one it is. Because if we plug it in here, let's see, y equals 4 times negative 2 plus 5. So we have 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8, plus 5, which is negative 3. So that means that we have this option here is our correct function.